don't have light in that chassis, we don't really know. That is the reason why I'm asking question. Is this the responsibility of the consumer to provide for this while before he can be able to get the service? That is my contribution this morning.
Okay, thank you very much, Umar Adamu. I know that you are a consumer who know your rights, and I'm sure you know that it is not your responsibility. You just wanted a confirmation. Am I right? Hello?
Ma, please come again. I cannot hear you very well.
I was saying that I am happy that you're somebody who is knowledgeable about your rights, and I'm pretty sure that you know that it is not your responsibility to buy, or to buy a transformer, or to repair a transformer, or to replace a transformer for the distribution company. But you just wanted a confirmation from us. True or false?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So what I want to find out from you, have you people made a formal complaint to the distribution company? Formal?
Really, I don't know if really they make a formal complaint to the right personnel, that is in the Abuja Electricity Distribution Company itself.
Okay, so I will advise, since you're not sure, I will advise you to make inquiry whether a letter has been written to the distribution company to that effect. If a letter has been written to that company, that's Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, so let's have the acknowledged copy, and then you attach the acknowledged copy with a letter that you will be escalating to FCCPC, because it is not the responsibility, it is not the duty. The community is not obligated to buy transformer or to fix or repair a transformer for the distribution company. It is not your responsibility. So let's get a letter, let's get something from you, whether a letter has been written. If that has not been done, I will advise that you should do it, and then from there we'll now take it up.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm grateful. Thank you, ma'am.
This helps. Yeah,
thank you very much. Yes, sir. He spoke as a concerned citizen.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so let's take this one. Hello, good morning. Hello? Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you. Fine, thank you. Please, where you are, it's noisy.
Sorry,
yes, but I think where you are is noisy. I don't think we can continue with that call because where you are is noisy. Please, just get a serene place and call us back, okay? All right, let's take this one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you with us?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to FCCPC Hour. What's your name and where you calling us from?
I wanted to be anonymous if possible because I want to lay a small complaint and to ask question.
Okay, please, that's fine. But before you lay your complaint or ask any question, could you please tell us what you have benefited so far from this program, specifically on
the program is enlightening.
Okay.
Because along the line we have come to understand and to know our right in terms of getting or not getting supply from AEDC in their franchise.
Okay, thank you, sir. So go ahead with your complaint and your question.
Actually, in my community, we have 33 kVA and 11 kVA.
Which community, sir?
Just in Masaka.
Okay.
I am calling from Masaka, our local government.
Okay.
National to be precise.
Okay, please go ahead.
So in that community, from the beginning, the entire arrangement from A to Z, we contributed money for everything, from scratch to finish. From transformer poles, where the labor and everything, we did it. The community contributed money. That's 11 to 12 years back. So what happens, the letter introduced 3 kVA, that's near to our community. So when they introduce the 3 kVA near to our community, that 3 kVA is getting much light than our 11 kVA. their light is almost 24 hours. So those that never contributed, because the arrangement from the beginning is if you contributed, we will give you light. If you never contributed, we will not give you light. So those that never contributed, when they introduced a 3 kVA and what they are charging is less, they started connecting 3 kVA. So along the line, our transformer packed up. So when the transformer packed up, some of us that are financially buoyant, they also joined 3 kVA.
Okay, please round up.
Along the line,
Please round up. Yeah, we make it snappy and round up. We have other callers calling.
so what, in a nutshell, presently 3 kVA is working and 11 kVA is working in the community. But some people are using the 2. So people, they connected 2. Those that have money connected 2. If they bring 3 kVA, they use 3 kVA. If they bring 3 kVA, they use it. And we complain to ADC.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Please hold on.
Yeah, I don't know, you didn't tell us your name. But, so many people are on the queue trying to reach out to us. Can you tell us exactly what your complaint is? You don't need to give us history.
That's what I'm telling you. So the complaint now is we originally on that 11 kVA, we are not getting light. They only bring light for us around 11. When it is 5 o'clock, the light has gone. Then the next day is because it's load shedding. Next day you get light, next day off. But you don't supposed to get light in the daytime, you don't give light at all. Maybe they'll give like 30 minutes, 20 minutes is goes. Then till around 11, when it is 5 o'clock, it goes. And some that has 33 line with them, they were having almost 24 hours. So what I'm telling ADC now, is it eligible for someone to have 33 kVA in his house and 11 kVA?
Okay, thank you for that question, sir.
Okay, we didn't quite know your name. But all these complaints, we first of all want you to know that this is Fccpc. Some of the questions you have raised are questions that are directly at the AEDC. And I want to advise you that you should put this complaint in writing to the distribution company. And when I started, I even tried to give a recap on your tariff ban. So I wouldn't even know. We've asked you so that we know whether you really know your rights or not. We wanted to find out whether from all the sensitization we've been doing, whether you know your tariffs. In fact, Miriam was even specific. We've been teaching you about the electricity customer service standard for the past 2 weeks. We wanted to hear feedback from you to know whether you know these things. But where I'm taking you back is because you also made mention of the fact that light is given to you around 11 and then by 5 p.m. the light goes. I wouldn't know, because if you had come to us on the point of knowledge to say that, oh, you are on tariff band 8, tariff band, I meant to say D, which is supposed to be 8 hours. If you are on tariff band D, which you are expected to get a minimum supply of 8 hours, and then probably you are getting 4, we'll now understand how to, come in. But be that as it may, your complaint is valid. You need to be getting good services, but you need to really document it and direct this specific question to Abuja Electricity Distribution Company. And if you don't get a favorable feedback, you can now escalate it to us. I hope this helps.
Mrs. Bridget, he talked about Masaka, and Masaka is in Nasarawa. So is it still AEDC that is handling that?
Oh, yes. Abuja Electricity Distribution Company is in charge of the franchise area, covers Nasarawa State entirely, not just even the environment here.
Okay.
And it also covers Bina, which is Niger State, and even some parts of Kogi, and then the entire Abuja.
Okay. And then he also talked about in their community, they contributed money. The community people contributed money
to bring the light.
Yes, the transformer, the poles, the wires, labor, and everything. Then after a while, the AEDC now brought the 33 kVA, which some people from that 11 kVA now switch to the 33 kVA. So that first one, I'm more concerned about the first one, that they contributed the whole money in the community. So is AEDC supposed to compensate them for that?
Oh yes, definitely. If that was done, if that was documented.
Okay.
If, most of the time consumers get to make this contribution to bring supply of electricity as a result of pressure. Apparently, when they request for supply of electricity in their community, when there's an expansion or the new communities are built or something, expansion of development, let me call it. When there's development and then new communities emerge, and the distribution company, in their nature, they will tell you that they are not ready for expansion yet.
Okay.
And then when the community might choose to say, oh, we will tax ourselves, like he rightly pointed out,
to
bring supply of electricity. What is expected from the distribution company actually is to guide them, to tell them that, okay, if you are going to do A, B, C, D, E, this is what it takes. And then even have a document, because he is saying that people who didn't contribute were not even given supply. It shows that I didn't quite ask him, because I know that most of the time, sometimes you may be surprised that if I ask, he will tell me that they didn't get anything from the distribution company. Which is why we have always, sensitized consumers that whenever they have complaints, even on a faulty equipment belonging to the distribution company, such complaints should be done in writing.
Okay.
So that if there's anything that is going to be done outside the expectation of the regulation, the commission, in case if something does not go right, at least the commission will have something, an evidence to show that, oh, this is what the community has done. I tell you, when we went for one of our intervention program, and a community came to complain to us that they fixed certain equipment of, I think it was just electricity distribution company. And when we asked them whether they wrote a complaint when they experienced that faulty, there was nothing to show us. That gave us some difficulty in trying to provide solution. But truly, because we are regulators, we really know that some of these things are done out of pressure experienced by the consumers. But in order to help us to really fast track some of these complaints, if they follow the rules that we've always said to them,
documentation,
when they're you've just mentioned. So let there be documentation when you are experiencing any bad services, any faulty equipment in your environment. Ensure that that complaint is filed appropriately, that complaint is documented, and it is because if something goes wrong, at least the commission will have something to use. We want to know that you have complained, and then the distribution company did not show any form of regard, did not do what is expected. Rather, they push you into, providing these services by yourself. They push you into using your own resources. We want to know so that when we're having an intervention, when we're providing intervention in this regard, we'll be able to know who has violated what.
Okay. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Mr. Shina. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, good. Thank you. Good to have you on board. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate Fccpc for what they are doing, the announcement and the education they are giving us for us to know our rights.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there's a time I call and made a complaint about my meter that the AEDC came and they said my meter is not doing the way it's supposed to read. They now disconnect me and place me on direct. I made that complaint. So when I went to the office in the UK, I went back there, I made that complaint. They were trying to and I let them know. And now I know my rights. If you don't do what is good for me, I'm going to take them to Fccpc. Within 3 days, I was surprised. They are the one that came to my house, they brought the meter. This is that they are kept a dime, I didn't say. I just want to appreciate Fccpc for their education.
All right.
They are giving to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Shino. Thank you for calling us. And thank you for this feedback that you've given to us, okay? That shows that, yes, Mr. Chinona knows his right when it comes to electricity. All right, let's take this call. Yes, the number to call is 090 99301011. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, are you with us? Good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning. Welcome on board. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm Sister Rebecca, my name, calling from Kwani.
Okay, welcome, Madam Rebecca. Please, what's your contribution?
Yes. Oh, I really enjoyed the program. I think since this program has been going on, I felt very, very happy because that is what Nigeria needs in this type of situation now. We need you people to talk to our electric distributors. Because what we are passing through in Nigeria is just like we are place in our own country. Even while you are paying your bills, what our house has seen, our mouth cannot talk. But once this program started, I think we can see changes, especially during this program.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes, I'm with you. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
There's one little thing that happened, I think last week, Friday.
Okay.
I was in my house on Friday washing the children's clothes. Washing my children's clothes. Before you know, they came to disconnect lights in the neighborhood. When they came, I don't hold bills. Immediately, they paid salary. The first thing my husband needs to do is to pay his bills. He don't play with his bills. Most of them there knows him. There is somebody that don't play with his bills. That Friday, one of their manager came. She's a female, so I don't know her name. She's black in complexion. She just came to my house. I was busy washing the children's clothes. My husband was not around, and she was shouting. I thought it was my neighbor's house that I was hearing that shout. I never knew it was even right in my own compound. So I went out. I told her, I greeted her. She did not even answer. She came with two other men. I said, good afternoon, ma. She said, are you the one living in this house? I didn't know what to say. I said, yes, ma'am. He said, how did you put the security lights on? I said, sorry, ma, it is because of the security. It's because of security we kept the light. He said, go and off it. We don't keep security lights in the daytime. It's only in the night. She was just talking, shouting, and I said, okay, ma, I'll put it off. I don't know where they fix it because my husband, anything about electric is in charge of it. And I said, okay, ma, I heard you. She said I should go inside and off it. She will increase my bill.
Please
I
round
was
up.
shocked.
Please round up.
Hello.
Yes, please round up, ma'am. We have other callers.
Just to cut the story short, this woman went ahead and disconnect my light. And the children just came back from school. The light, the sun was very high. She cut the light while I was...
Hello. Mrs. Rebecca, are you with us? Okay.
Okay, I am sorry about your Rebecca. I'm sorry about your experience with the distribution company, and what you need to do, even if you don't get to reach out to us in the course of the program, can still have a conversation with us so that we understand exactly what really happened. Because if you say you pay your bill every month, I wouldn't really know the reason why you'll be disconnected, because after all, you have a right to even contest. If I don't really know, I don't want to preempt. Let's just really know if you pay your bill all the time, and then whether a notice was really given to you to that effect. I told you that we have a new customer protection regulation. That's why we've been talking about the customer service, and the subsequent episode is going to also be on disconnection, so that consumers will really know. Because with the new customer protection regulation, disconnection issues too was discussed. Unlike the previous customer protection regulation that provide for just 10 days notice before disconnection. The new customer protection regulation even gives you an additional 2 days. So we really are interested to know what transpired, why you are disconnected. So sorry about your experience.
All right, let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to FCCPC Hour. What's your name and where you calling us from?
My name is Farouk. I'm calling from Jua, Abuja.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Farouk. Please go ahead.
Madam Bridget, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
I really enjoy your program, your lecture.
Thank
almost
you.
Every day.
Thank you so much.
May God Almighty bless and protect us.
Amen. Thank you.
First of all, about the program, this program is very educative. In short, the Human Rights Radio entirely is an open university for everybody. We thank God, we appreciate. I just want to ask about this meter. You know, if teachers we've learned a lot about how to acquire a meter and everything, but sorry, what I'm forgetting and I forgot is how long will, if you apply for a meter, how long will it last before you get it? And maybe if you apply for a meter and the meter is not on ground, can the EDC connect you to be using the light pending to when the meter is available?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Farouk Jiwak. Your questions,
thank you.
Will also
I'll be listening to my radio.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Farouk. Your question is actually very good. You've asked how long does it take one to get a meter, but you were not extensive. I don't know whether maybe you could have just asked how long does it last if once you've paid for a meter, because I don't know whether it was you just applied or you've paid. And let me also use this opportunity to tell you the different ways you can get a meter. You know, by standard, the responsibility of metering consumers is that of the distribution company, meaning that you don't really need to pay to get a meter by standard, by practice. But because there is a metering gap and the distribution company, could not, meet up with the metering gap, in trying to provide intervention, the federal government came up with different programs. And one of the programs is the National Mass Metering, which the federal government came up with. And under the National Mass Metering, consumers didn't have to pay for meters. So, but, something that is an intervention, it will not come at once. That phase is, the first phase, I think they call it phase 0 something. That one is no longer in place. So what is available now is the meter asset providers. And under the meter asset providers, as electricity consumers, you will need to pay for it. You will need to pay upfront for the meter. And under the meter asset providers, it is expected that the distribution company will not even take your money if the meters are not on ground. The reason is because there's a regulation to that effect. And under the regulation, it is expected that once you have paid for your meter, you will be metered within 10 working days. So once you have paid for your meter under the meter asset providers, you are expected to be metered within 10 working days. That is the regulation, and that is what is expected to be. And I hope that this answers your question.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am.
Jiwa.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think we've lost that call. Yes, the number to call is 090 9930 1011. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Morning. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is John. I'm calling you from Abuja.
Okay, welcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I've been following your program and I really love the program.
Thank you.
So I am making my own complaint on the state of Jai people and the way NEPA people treat us in Jai somehow that I...
Okay, before you Oh, I think we've lost that. Sorry, please, before you lay any complaints or make any inquiries, we want to know your feedback as to electricity customer service standard. Mrs. Bridget has taken so much time to explain to you what your customer service standards are, what you're expected to get from your service providers. So please call us to tell us what you have benefited from this program before bringing any other complaint, okay? Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Mariam, good afternoon.
Yes, it's still morning. Good morning. Fine, thank you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Promise. I'm calling from Jadi.
Okay, Promise, good to have you on board. Please go ahead.
Oh, I just called to greet you. There is one Thursday I called you. I said I want to speak to you. I sent you a message. I don't know if you have seen.
Sorry?
There is one Thursday I called you. I told you that I want to speak to you private. I sent you a message.
Is it with regards to this program?
Hello?
Okay, I think it's not with regards to this program. Okay. So the number again is 090-9930-1011. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, welcome to Fccpc Hour. What's your name?
My name is Gratina Mansour Idris, and I call you from Apple Resettlement Fish Market.
Okay, good to have you on the program. Please go ahead.
And now I on my radio. I never heard this program. I play to you.
Okay, thank you very much. We hope that you will join us in other programs too. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Thank you. What's your name and where are you calling us? Okay, I think we've lost that one too. All right, let's take this one. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Hello, Auntie Mariam.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm the one I just called, not quite long.
Okay, all right, please go ahead.
I've not finished my complaint.
Okay, so I think you're close to your radio.
I'm there.
Hello, madam. Are you all right? Are you with us? Please step away from your radio quickly. Step away from your radio.
I'm Rebecca calling from Kwali.
Okay, Madam Rebecca. Kindly step away from. Okay, I think we have to let her be. Madam Rebecca, please, when you call us, kindly step away from your radio. Not just her, anybody who calls, please kindly step away from your radio set. Okay, we don't want that feedback. The feedback we want to hear is what this program has benefited you in terms of customer service standard. Okay, electricity customer service standard. All right. Hello, good morning. Please turn down the volume of your radio. Kindly turn down the volume. Yes, good morning. What's your name and where you?
Hello.
We are with you, sir.
Okay, you are speaking to Mr. Loco. I'm calling you from Karishi Development Area.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Loco. Please go ahead.
Yes, I want to complain about the way AEDC is treating us in this our area here.
Sorry, before hello, sir. Before you make this complaint, sir, please kindly get the question. Okay.
Hello.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Okay, just tell us what you've learned from this program before laying your complaint, please.
Okay, I think that a lot of issues have been resolved through this program.
Okay.
And yes, I'm very happy and delighted about the way you are handling these issues. And that's why I'm calling to benefit from this program.
Okay, thank you, sir. Please go ahead with your question, your complaint.
Okay, it's not a question, it's a complaint.
Okay, go ahead.
The issue is that I live in Karishi Development Area. And there's another community just before that our own community. They don't like paying bills. Each time AEDC staff comes to collect bills, they beat them up, and because of that, they cut lights. At times for 6 months, 8 months, they will not give us light. And we are suffering as a result of the way the other community is behaving. Because when they cut the light, our own community that pays bills, and we are not fighting here, AEDC, will be suffering as a result of their own misbehaviors. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Olo. So is that all your complaint? Is that
Yes, that's the complaint.
okay? All right.
Yes.
I'm sorry about your experience. And one thing I can say to you is that mass disconnection is illegal. You know, mass disconnection is illegal as a result of other electricity consumers' behavior. And I will also want you to put down this complaint in writing. You know, one of the things that, and I didn't ask you, have you complained in writing? Have you complained in writing to the distribution company?
No, I intend to do that, and I just want to cash in on this your program.
Okay, that's
to make
fine.
a formal complaint. Yes, I intend to do a petition to AEDC area office in Ataba Lefi.
Okay, that's fine. So that's the first stage. What you need to do actually, because one of the things that we teach consumers here is, you know, to always make a complaint when they are experiencing any form of dissatisfaction. And the first place to go is the distribution company. And your complaint must be in writing. When you write a complaint, ensure that you get an acknowledged copy of your complaint. So that is what you will do. And if you complain and then you don't get satisfaction, you can now escalate it to us. And then the commission will find a way to provide redress in line with the regulation.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Hello. Morning.
Hello.
Yes, morning. Turn down the volume of your radio, please.
Morning.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Mr. Wachuku. I'm calling from Aso, Maraba.
Okay, please go ahead.
So my complaint is this: we in Aso, we are in band Z, not like a band B. We are in band Z because what they are giving us here now, Aso, is not light at all. They bring light 2 hours, 3 hours. That's all for the whole day. And now, what they are doing now, sometimes they bring it in the midnight, around 1 a.m. before 5 a.m. the light is gone. So we are tired with the services of the ages.
Okay.
And this is the type of thing that used to cause problem. You don't give person light and you at the end of the month you can't give the person bill. It's annoying.
Oh, I'm
The thing has made so many business in this area have backed up.
okay.
So we are tired with their service. We don't even know what they will do again.
Okay, Mr.
Because maybe this is
Hello,
what
sir.
I'm hearing you, ma.
Mr.
Yes.
Wachuku, I am first of all sorry about your experience, but I really would have loved to have a conversation with you. You know, one of the things that we're doing here is to educate you on your rights. And you know, we've talked about, like you are saying that you don't belong to any of the tariff, but I really would have loved to know the tariff band you are assigned. You know, when we know the tariff band you are assigned, whether they place you on band A, that you are supposed to take 20 hours, and then they are giving you the services of band E, then we will know where to provide intervention.
Mr. Nwachuku, please turn down the volume of your radio.
Mr. Nwachuku, are you with us?
Hello, I'm hearing you.
Please turn down the volume of your radio. You can use your phone to listen to us. We are just having a
I'm listening to you now. I'm hearing you clear now.
But you
Okay.
have to really reduce the volume of your radio. What I was
I've got my
saying,
radio. My radio is not on. It's not even on.
okay, what I was saying is that, do you know your tariff band? First of all, before we provide intervention, we want to know
Our tariff band is B now. The B is supposed to be, I think, hit 15 hours or hit 12 hours. None of them.
okay.
None of them. The 8 hours we don't see. The 16 hours we don't see. No one. They just bring it 3 hours, 4 hours for the whole day.
And you know, we also told you that if, for example, the reason why you need to know your tariff band is so that you can protest and contest the band you are assigned. If, for example, you are placed on tariff band A or B that you said you are, and then you are getting the services of tariff band E, the regulation is clear that you will be downgraded to the tariff band that they are able to meet up with supply. So what you need to do, I don't know whether you have written a formal complaint to the distribution company. If you have, then it is now time for you to escalate this complaint so that the commission will investigate and provide some form of redress on your behalf. So it's simple. I don't think you need to worry so much, because the commission is here to ensure that rules and regulations are adhered to.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Please turn down the volume of your radio.
Yes, I've done that. Good morning.
Morning, sir. Welcome to Fccpc Hour.
Yeah, my name is John. I've called before just that the network was bad.
Okay, welcome, Mr. John. From where?
Yeah, I'm calling from Jahitu district.
Yeah. Okay. Please go ahead.
Are you hearing me, ma'am?
Yes, we are with you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So I've been listening to the family and especially this program for a very long time, and I've benefited from it, and many people too have benefited from the service, because anytime we call, they respond to us very fast. So I'm very happy, and I'll pray let the family and the Woman Right Radio to keep it up.
Thank you, sir. All right, please go ahead. Do you have any complaints or inquiries?
Yes, I have the inquiry to make, or I would say it's a complaint, because of what is going on in Jahitu. Because seriously, we are not enjoying the light. There is part of Jahitu towards the Slanty side, the Slanty office side, towards primary school. We are having a serious issue in our light since July this year.
Okay.
And the light now, the light that we don't even use on June.
Are you with us, sir?
Transformer have issue. I've been contributing money to fix transformer, and still there is no any income. Last ASBC later brought another transformer for us just recently, and it's not up to 2 weeks, and they asked us to pay a bill of July. Are you with me, ma?
Yes, we are.
And they now ask us to pay a bill of July that we don't even use the light for 1 week. The light that we use for only 1 week, and they ask us to pay the bill, or they will cut up, they move around cutting people light anyhow. And apart from that, now as we are talking to you, they give us one transformer, and the light that they are supplying to us, they are sharing us, because our part of that side that I'm calling it now, we have, I don't know how long, how many people on the transformer, and they have been cutting our light. They will just give this side today, tomorrow they will give this side, and for them to be giving us the light, like now our turn is yesterday, we don't even see the light throughout that yesterday till today. So we don't really know what is going on in Jahitu, and there is some part of that Jahitu you see like 24 hours, but our own side they are just using it to play game. So we don't know what they are doing. Now they ask us to contribute money that they wanted to use it to the committee, that they want to use it to buy new transformer. Are you with me, ma?
Yes, we are with you.
That they wanted to use it to buy new transformer, because the transformer will spoil. We are the one fixing the transformer, we are the one paying for the bill, we are the one paying for the fixing of the transformer, and we are the one even paying for the pole that falls. Okay. So we don't even know what is happening.
Okay.
So I wanted to know if we have, if J2 is not under EADC, let us know, so that if there is another point where we can run our problem to, let's take it to.
Okay, Mr. John, can we have a conversation? Mr. John?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry about your experience. Okay, if I said I'm sorry about your experience with AEDC, but I want to find out from you, how many months bill is the distribution company asking you to pay? Is it just July, or they're asking you to pay July, August, September, October? How many months?
Yes, they asked us to pay for that July that we used for 1 week.
Okay, no, I'm asking you, is it only July they're asking you to pay?
Yes, they are asking us for the July.
Okay, let me now take the opportunity to educate you. If you are a consumer that is on postpaid,
I'm a consumer.
I said if you are a consumer that is on postpaid, if they bring a bill to you in July, it means that it is the consumption of June that is given to you to pay. So you need to know this.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking. If they had given you a bill in August, September, then I will know that they are giving you bills that you did not consume. But your bills that are given to you, if a bill is given to you, like this December that we are now, if they bring a bill to you, it means it was your November consumption that was given to you. So let's understand that.
There is no bill on that July. There is no bill. Even now that paying now. There is no
paying
bill for it. They are just paying in darkness.
Mr. John,
you are
Mr.
not
John, please
paying
listen.
for July consumption. Bills for postpaid consumers are paid in arrears. Do you understand?
Okay.
They
Yes, I
bring,
understand.
for example, now if they bring a bill, like I gave you an example, if a bill is given to you in December, it means it is your November consumption. So you need to know.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mr. John.
So we need to know this.
Yes, because what he thinks the bill that was brought to them is for July, so that bill is meant for June.
June consumption.
Yes, June
so
consumption.
I really wanted to know. Do you understand? Because
yes.
that's how bills for postpaid consumers.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
So we need to know all this so that whenever we're demanding for our rights, we demand it appropriately.
Exactly.
I know most consumers don't really know, because if I had seen that they were billed in August, September, then those bills must be expunged. It would be that they were giving bills at the time when their transformers were bad.
Were bad.
So let's
Okay.
get it right.
Okay, so let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Oh, it's afternoon actually now. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling us?
Yes, my name is Chinedu and I'm calling you from Wuse
Okay.
Market.
All right, Mr. Chinedu, please go ahead.
Yes. I'm very happy to get you guys this afternoon.
Okay, thank you,
First
sir.
of all, I want to actually appreciate the effort of the FCCPC. Of course, this program has actually exposed personally me to some of those rights that I thought it wasn't my right. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
I appreciate you people, and I commend the effort of the ordinary president who engage you people on this particular program. So may the Lord continue to reward you people in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Yes, I want to just lay down just a little complaint, and I want Madam Bridget, her team, to prepare solutions to that. Can you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, actually, there's a place I do the house, and we just came in there. That's in Barata at this. There's a place called Yellow Road, you know. So the place is just fast developing, and we, the landlord, has actually deemed it. We are fast getting light, and we got a particular transformer where we can tap light to our own community. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes, we are with you.
Then, but the woman in question, who I don't really know, maybe it's through her that transformer came, I don't really know if she's the one that bought it. But later we heard that it wasn't her that bought the transformer, but that it was one project that was done by CBN that, you know, that transformer was given to that community. So 3 pieces was left out in that place. So we met the NEPA people. NEPA people, there's no need of giving us another transformer. That since there's 3 pieces in that place that we can tap from that community. But the woman is insisting that we must pay 30,000 naira each houses before we can get that light. I don't really understand. And I begin to ask myself, is she the one that bought the transformer also? So the whole ups and down has become so difficult for us. At a point, NEPA people kept turning us down. We have discussed with them at a point. They have even gotten materials for us, food, wires, and the rest of them, ready to connect the 3 phase to our own community. But at a point, they just changed. But at the long run, I begin to hear that it's the woman that went there to, you know, cause through a lot of things and all that. So the NEPA people are not more giving us attention and the rest of them. So at this point, we, the community, we don't even just know what to do. And I'm the secretary of the community. This issue is not on it yesterday, and yes, we are still on it. I don't really know if Madam Bridget can give more light on that and, you know, advise us. Because I'm the mouthpiece of the community, advise us on what to do in regards to that. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chinedu, I am sorry about your experience. Did you say you brought this complaint to my office? If I get you right.
You're preaching, I can't hear you very well, ma.
Okay, I'm asking. I said, have you complained to the FCC? Is that what you're saying?
I can't hear you. Let me just go off so that I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Chinedu, I heard him say that they want to bring. Did he say he wants to bring the complaints or he has complained to us? But either ways, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you our contact. But so that you can, you know, escalate this issue to the FCCPC, because you said you have engaged the distribution company.
Exactly.
So now you can actually reach out to us on our social media platform, which is at FCC. Here I'm talking to everyone, but for you, Mr. Chinedu, I would also like to have a personal conversation with you after the program. So for any other consumer, if you have a complaint, you can reach out to us on our social media platform, which is at FCCPC Nigeria. And then if you want to speak with us directly, we have an electricity dedicated phone number, which you can reach out to us via WhatsApp, SMS, and it is 081 1987 7785. 081 1987 7785. Mr. Chinedu, if you want to speak with me directly, you can do that after I am done with the program, and maybe you can call me between 1 p.m. so I'll be able to speak with you and understand your plight, the plight of your community, so that the commission will provide a community intervention on your behalf. Then,
Okay.
if you also want to send us an email, if you don't want to come, even Mr. Chinedu, if you feel you want to send us an email to that effect, our email is contact@fccpc.gov.ng. contact@fccpc.gov.ng. Like I said, our social media platform again is at FCCPC Nigeria. It is the same for X, the same for Instagram, the same for Facebook, at FCCPC Nigeria. And if you want to visit our office to file your complaints physically, our office is located at number 23 Jimmy Carter Street, Asokoro. Number 23 Jimmy Carter Street, Asokoro, if you are based here in Abuja. And if you also want to get more information about the FCCPC, if you are not here in Abuja, you can visit our website, which is www.fccpc.gov.ng. www.fccpc.gov.ng.
Okay, thank you. Let's take the last call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello, are you there with us? Okay, we've lost that. Yes. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning to Miriam.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to FCCPC. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My regards to Ms. DJ Tetu.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Christopher and I'm calling from Dede.
Okay.
I think we are, in fact, what we are doing today is Thanksgiving.
Thank
We are trying to appreciating FCCPC for all their efforts towards humanity. And one of the beneficiaries of this program, I really want to thank the Commission and Human Rights Radio for their intervention when we are having issues. You know, for a long time I have not been calling because I saw no need to call again because FCCPC help our community despite they victimize me. But I really want to appreciate FCCPC. I want to thank the Commission, I want to thank Human Rights Radio.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling Mr. Christopher and came all the way from Dede. Okay, that's the last call we can take on this program, FCCPC Hour. So before we wrap up, I don't know if Mrs. Bridget has another thing to add up.
Oh yes, thank you so much. What I could say is that
Okay.
I am not very delighted with you, our listeners and viewers, because you really didn't even talk to us about the electricity customer service standard we talked about. But I will just leave you with one, at least so that you will know that when you have minor faults, it is expected that the distribution company will resolve it within 24 hours. And such faults, such faults can, be voltage issues. It can be your voltage, electricity issues. Very, very important. When you have your voltage, when you have high voltage, it is expected that the distribution company will visit your location within 24 hours. So if you don't know anything about your customer service standard, remember that when you have minor faults, it is expected that the distribution company will visit you within 24 hours.
Okay, that has been the FCCPC Hour on Human Rights Radio and Television, 101.1 FM, the station that redefines broadcasting, with Mrs. Bridget Etim. Thank you once more for coming. And then thank you also for always enlightening our people out there to know their rights on electricity. And we want to urge our listeners Yes, and our viewers, anytime we have a program like this, it's very important for you to give us a feedback, because it is with this feedback we know where we need to improve, where we need to give you more enlightenment, and or where we need to, put more effort so that your rights will not be trampled on. Okay, so it's very important for you to give us feedback. That was why today we made it specifically for feedback, but nevertheless it was worthwhile getting your calls and also getting your complaints, because yes, definitely we are going to be getting more and more complaints.
We actually got a lot of feedback.
Okay.
But it wasn't specific about the customer service standard.
Yes, it wasn't specific.
We appreciate your feedback.
Okay, so maybe, I don't know, Mrs. Bridget, I don't know if next week you come, you can still use the opportunity to still talk about this electricity customer service standards, because I think it's a very broad topic that we need to really talk extensively about.
Oh, yes, I will be willing to do that.
Okay.
It's always my delight to empower our consumers.
Yes,
so
sir.
we'll do that.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, my name is Mariam Umbaka. Stay tuned for the next of the program and have a good afternoon.
Good morning, yeah. Good morning.